Hello, guys. Welcome to the Press Start podcast where John slaps his mic.
Good start.
At least I'm not slapping other things.
My name's Nate.
I'm John.
And I'm DJ.
This is the Press Start podcast. Let's at least intro the show before we start making some
Hold on. I'm usually the only reason I was in the middle of these names is because I'm physically okay, you know what? I thought we were gonna go off the usual thing.
What?
No.
Where I'm
John,
at the back.
John.
Stop.
This is
DJ.
the new world order.
We have a
okay?
camera. We can now make obscene hand gestures and people can see it.
I'm not making obscene hand gestures.
Not yet, you're not.
I mean, with you two, you never know now.
I mean, you were making some earlier.
Yeah, but that was directed towards you. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I get it.
Only your feelings are offended, not possible viewers.
We don't have viewers. What are you talking about?
I mean,
Your mom and
no, dude, my mom doesn't even listen to my own radio show. Doesn't matter.
Oh,
I feel like a little bit of a guest on our own show.
Yep.
Why? 'Cause
You're about to get
sitting in the
grilled.
middle?
I'm dead center and I'm gonna get grilled.
Today we interviewed Jonathan Shoemaker.
Oh,
I would have
great.
taken middle, so then that way I could look at the computer better.
Nate
but,
likes
you
being
know.
in the middle.
Not surprised. He's the littler one, so you know. It's only...
I'm Big Spoon and Little Spoon.
No. Okay, we're just gonna move on. I'm not. No.
So this was a video game show at one
Yeah, it was.
once upon a time.
Spoons.
Now it's just
Don't make
Nate.
me fork you.
Whoa.
Yes,
Knife.
that happened. Knife.
Yeah, so let's talk
sit
about
down.
some video games now.
Yeah, sure.
2 minutes in, we're still not talking about video games.
Take a nap.
But we have a camera now.
Yeah, so it's only gonna be
So people
fantastic.
can just see us
So,
flounder
you know,
and fail
more-
at our
I
job.
mean, they're gonna see me flounder. They're gonna see Nate go in and out of scene, and you're just gonna stare like
I'm
dude,
just here like, what
you're just
am I
staring
dealing
at like
with?
my
You're gonna be
profile.
flounder while I'm going in and out and DJ. Oh, did you just turn that Johnny might be
Welcome to
peeking.
the
I don't know what you're
Reference
talking about.
podcast.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay.
You're okay
Yeah, you're
now.
fine now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That first 3 minutes of the video, people are gonna have to like turn their computer
Oh God,
side.
John, I have to edit that.
Don't put your headphones in.
I'm gonna die.
I mean, it's okay. Don't you like your ears bleeding? I thought that was the latest trend.
I mean, yeah.
What are we talking about? Bleeding.
Let's talk about Earth mode. Earth.
What are you earthing
I
about?
know,
You
I
don't
don't
know
care.
Earth.
Because it's Earth Day, guys.
care.
Ah. Listen, I came to I had a come to Jesus moment today with that, and I'm
I
pretty
just
proud
wish
of
I
myself.
could have seen the look on your face when that clicked for you.
Oh, I was sitting in my car, and I
I
was
don't
like,
want to, because that may be his O face.
I was like, I did it, guys! I found it out. Look it. Honestly, I thought there was gonna be a better reaction, like God damn it, Nate, just like shoot yourself or
no,
something
you know
like
what? By
that.
this
But
point, I expect these things from you.
Yeah, I was like, all right, you finally got it. We're fine. We're just gonna let it just.
you just told me to
Sing.
close the goddamn door.
Yes, I did.
God.
Oh wow.
No,
Okay.
but yeah.
So what are we talking about Earth mode for? Like,
Yo, it's
I think-
actually here.
yes, one is actually here. It's now part of the new rotation that has now hit live servers. High servers. Oh god, it is gonna be one long night.
Long night.
That's not a song.
Yeah,
That's not
it
in a
could
song.
be.
I'm sure it's in some song somewhere.
Purple rain.
I mean, I guess that could have been like "Love Stinks" and just been the long night instead of it. I mean,
Sure.
So anyway,
yeah.
Earth mode,
Earth
which
mode.
I
Do
you-
still
okay,
don't really
okay,
care
Hold on, hold
about.
on. We're gonna quiz DJ.
DJ, what do you think Earth mode is?
Ultimate reality. Word I can't say on
We're
air.
playing a game. We're playing a game made by Riot. Reality is that real?
let-
No,
Here,
ask me what I
I'll-
thought it was.
I'll give you the hint.
'Kay.
Ultra rapid fire mode.
Ultra,
Ultra.
not ultra.
Ultra.
Rapid.
You know what?
Ultra
it stands-
rapid
you know what
fire
it stands
mode.
For? It stands for DJ still doesn't care because I
You know
don't
what
care
it
about League.
You know
I
what it
really
stands
don't.
for is that you can have no
I don't care
arms and
about you.
still be able to win the game because you just face roll everybody with your face.
Dog, I just League didn't grab me, man. I tried it. It
Here's
was
the thing.
cool.
Listen,
League didn't grab you because Nate's an a-hole when we play.
You were my support player most of the time.
I didn't do
You were-
anything. You were the one that played with him.
I don't know, it
I
was
sat
all
in the
him.
top lane.
It was all him.
I said nothing the entire game. It was
you
all
said
you.
stuff. I don't know what you said stuff mostly to John.
I,
but-
I either said it to John or the enemy. where
I don't
was
know
like,
why
are
that
you-
was
Why am I
in-
losing, dude?
I
You're
mean,
like
I
level
feel like I
12.
got the full League experience. I got flamed by that one guy
Yeah.
because he was angry that I was feeding on bot. And you know what? That's the League experience that I needed.
Yep, that's basically League of Legends.
Yeah, but it's okay because everyone dies and everyone flames,
Yeah.
and the only thing they can do is be mad at themselves.
But you know
'cause
what?
they
You
do.
either quit getting flamed or you live to see yourself flame
You
somebody else.
either hit it or quit it. And I definitely hit it.
see,
you
I'm,
have
I
not
think,
quit the League bug, you dumbass.
no, see,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna quit the League. I'm gonna go out high on my career.
Listen, you
High
gotta play
on your
Earth mode though.
career.
Yeah.
Bro, you need to at least hit
Yeah,
rank 10.
listen. You
That is
have
our
to play
goal.
Earth mode because you'll like Earth mode because it's just absolute chaos. However, I just was thinking about this. I don't know if it'll run on his computer.
It will.
There's
It'll be
just
fine.
Like 3 frames.
absolute mayhem. Dude, you would like it. I think Earth mode's a lot of fun.
We needed to. I've played Smite a little bit. I'm enjoying Smite a lot
We
more
should play
than
Smite.
I've enjoyed League.
I don't want to play Smite.
but I want to play Earth mode.
I don't
So
like-
Or
we'll
we
play.
can
We'll
only-
play at least one game of Earth mode tonight.
Does
and
Smite
if you
have
like it,
controller support?
yes,
Yes.
I'm going to play with the controller then.
yeah. No, Smite has had a controller support, and it's now officially launched on the PS4 too.
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah, you heard me. Play with the mouse and keyboard. See you on Rocket
mouse and keyboard.
League.
Yeah, so for you guys who don't know, DJ plays Rocket League with a mouse and keyboard. He is one of the 3 maniacs in the world that plays with a mouse
That
and
can
keyboard.
actually do it and do it
and actually
fairly
do
well.
it really well.
I mainly do it out of laziness because I
See-
still haven't installed the drivers.
Dude,
on my
I
laptop.
literally emailed it to you. You literally just have to click, extract,
Dog,
download
I'm a busy
driver,
man,
and that's
okay?
it.
You know how many things I gotta do in my life?
a lot.
Yeah,
Like
I gotta have me time like 8 times a day, or else it's just not a full day.
me time 8 times a day for 6 hours a day.
Exactly.
I don't want to know what you do during
Wait, that's
me
like
time.
48 hours.
Wait, 6 times 8 is
It's 48.
yeah. You have 2 days worth of you.
Hi, John.
Is your dick raw? That's the only thing. 48
like
hours
Doom.
of me, John? Oh, dude. Do not get me started on Doom. Okay, I'll be
Doom
honest.
is a fun game. Your
I
stupid
hate
game.
it
Your stupid
so much.
gameplay
I still
on
haven't
YouTube.
watched your video of it. Was it bad? Are you bad at Doom?
He is
Okay,
really bad.
I'm
like
bad at-
horrible.
The funny part is that I hated it because of the first 3 games of what I played.
And then you
that is
played with
all
me.
that's in my video.
And then you played with me, and you freaking loved the game.
Yeah, well, I loved the game prior to that because I actually just played it solo and I went from rank 5 to 15 in an hour.
Yeah, that's what I did from rank 1 to 7. Like I think I got rank 1 through 7 in like 10 games. It was like
Yeah.
ridiculously easy. I think they should make it a little bit harder.
One, that
or
needs
make
to
a
be
higher
worked.
level cap.
I think that needs to be reworked, and I feel taking a rocket to the freaking sniffer
From
should-
point blank, like
Yeah.
snipes from it, maybe that's a different story. But from point blank, that should be an instant kill, no matter how much armor you have.
Theoretically, that should kill you too, but you know.
Yeah,
And it does.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't kill them.
Well, that's
Yeah,
effective.
It's like it's a reverse claymore in a sense. You fire it, they take absolutely no damage. It's just a little bit of a stun. Everything blows back at you because
Cool.
Bethesda logic.
Nice.
from the creators who brought you Scrim and the post breakup game Fallout.
So John didn't like Doom. What did Nate think?
Okay,
of it?
I
like-
love Doom. I pre-ordered it already. That's
you?
how much I love Doom.
Did you do the super duper awesome expansion whatever pack?
If you didn't, you're
I thought there was some like super or ultra pack that was like
like like the
100 bucks or
the
something like
legendary mode or whatever, or like whatever it is.
comes
I might.
the like prestige like thing.
Yeah, I mean, if you just pre-order the game, you get all the
that. Grows
cool.
your EP by like 3 inches. You know.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
logic.
Makes her shotgun slightly uglier.
Oh,
It's so ugly.
do not get me started.
You should
On the shotgun.
Listen,
because
listen.
my head blew up when I was trying to be a good homie.
It's
check
in my
it out.
video. It's all over the internet for the tens of people that watch
all
my videos.
over the internet, just blowing up like John's head.
Your head blew
Blow it.
up all over the internet.
Dude, he was like, look. And I'm like, all right. You know what? I'm gonna be a cool homie. And I look over. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I see like a shot, and
No,
it
no, no, no,
whizzes
no, no,
by.
no.
It was.
You were like, hey, look at my shotgun. I was like, yo, bro, that's so dope. I was like, look at my rocket launcher, and literally red line comes up, and then in a half a second, you're like, oh crap, boom.
Because I look right after I saw his rocket launcher, and my head just get destroyed, just gone.
It was the greatest clip I think I've ever recorded in a video game.
Like if we were trying to reference it, do you remember the campaign of World at War for Call of Duty?
Yeah.
And you guys are moving on the thing, and the dude just gets capped.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
yeah, it
that's
was like
exactly
that,
what
but
happened.
with Doom gore. It
Yeah.
was, it was spectacular.
Yeah, I got capped so hard, and it was
Yeah.
even by like a laser pulse thing, which I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
That video got copyrighted by Slipknot because I may or may not have used the Slipknot song in my
Ooh.
montage. But it's okay because they allowed it to be up on the internet.
Well,
They
yeah,
just
they did. It was
monetized it
just-
for themselves.
Yeah, and you just have to.
And I'm like, thank you.
yeah, they monetize it for themselves, and then you just put like who it is. If you stripped it from YouTube, where'd you get it from?
What?
Did you just take it from your iTunes?
I bought it.
Okay.
Yep. Oh wait, we have a camera now.
Yeah.
Crap. No, they saw
Ooh,
my
busted.
quotation. Bought it.
God.
So we started
I may
talking
not
about
own the
Earth
game,
mode,
I
and
just
I
gotta
still
find
don't
it.
even actually know what Earth mode is.
Ultra rapid fire. That's all. It is. Like,
Your
just, like, run
cooldowns are
screaming
like
and-
you
your-
get
your cooldowns
like
reduced by-
600% reduced cooldowns,
yeah.
Okay.
Basically everything is on like a 0.5 second.
and your ult can
Yeah.
literally take at the longest like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Is it just like a single lane?
Dude,
or?
Teemo ults, you can literally
No,
chuck
it's-
it every 3
it's-
seconds.
It's the big map.
Oh, okay.
It's
Summoner's
Summoner's
Rift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you could just like spam a lot of the stuff. Like they fixed a lot of it. Like you can't do helicopter hecarim anymore.
Dude, that was just so much
it was
fun.
so broken. But they put a little bit of a cooldown on it. But
Like
or a
Ezreal,
key
his
cooldown.
Q is literally 0.5 seconds.
Yeah. Like I think we'll play one game of it tonight, and if you're not content with it, then we'll probably
Play ARAM until the
ARAM.
end of the world.
yep. Play, and I'll get Zed for the 12th time in a row.
Oh, dude.
I do so well with Zed, and then I die. We lose.
Dude, I got Garen.
Garen, I know.
And did...
You spin to win?
No. I didn't tell you this because I ended up
What?
playing a game after we stopped. I did 4 Warmogs, a Spirit Visage, and a Titanic Hydra.
I don't know what any of that means, but
Okay,
okay.
it means
He healed
each
for about
Warm-
8 million health every 5 seconds.
Oh,
because Warmogs is broken. You literally
Cool.
get 120 base after like you've been out of combat for like 5 seconds or something like that, something ridiculous. So your health booms, but it booms off of a percentage. I had a percentage of 1,000 health per 5 seconds based off
Yeah.
of the Warmog's passive. Warmogs has 850 health just on the one item.
Mm-hmm.
I capped out at a little under 6K after
Damn.
Garen was done.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy cow. So
It
you
was
were healing for about like what, 800 probably, right?
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Look, kids, listen to me. Don't play League. It's
Kids-
boring. You're better off playing Counter-Strike.
Kids,
You know what?
stay in school, don't play League.
Really, just don't play video games. They're bad for you.
Yeah, stay
No,
in,
actually-
read a math textbook, study some
Read a whole
science.
math
Dude, that,
textbook.
that makes me contemplate like very serious, harmful topics to myself because I do not want to read a textbook.
I've done it before.
I've dumped probably $600 in textbooks
And I
and
never
I've opened
them.
one.
Yeah.
Really?
And it was literally to make sure it was the right book, and then I sent it back.
Nailed it.
Yep.
Damn.
That's a good way to spend your money in college.
Yeah.
Dude,
College.
that's why I just don't get the books
And
anymore.
that's why he
Yeah.
has a $1,500 gaming PC.
Yeah.
And I'm about to upgrade my graphics card. All right, we're going to go into a quick commercial break. Don't go away. Welcome back to the Press Start podcast, guys.
Hello.
I'm so glad that face is on camera now.
In case you didn't know, that was
That's
my
his O face. Yeah.
That's my herp derp face too. What is with these mics?
What is with your face?
Damn.
Yeah, I went there.
Damn. Right now on camera, it's
Give
coming
you
right
reminders. Bring back memories of last night.
PTSD flashbacks.
Memories.
I didn't know what song that was.
I don't know where you're going with this at all.
Yeah, I had no idea.
I expected you to continue because like you usually do, but
Because he just doesn't know how to shut the goddamn door.
Counter Strike.
Counter-Strike.
talking.
Um,
Okay, yeah, Counter Strike.
Let's talk about some Counter-Strike news.
Cool, Counter Strike. I like.
Yeah, what do we have going on with
Counter-Strike.
that?
So, new update rolled out yesterday.
Okay, why?
Because it's Valve and they like updating things.
I mean, do they really?
It's a good thing.
I mean, no, but they do it sometimes, and usually they break everything in the process.
Break
Such
it,
as
break
this
it.
time.
What'd they break?
Inferno. Well, they didn't break Inferno, but they got rid of Inferno.
Same thing.
The whole map. Well, they didn't get rid of it, but it's out of the active duty group and into reserves. So basically, what that means, the active duty group is the set of maps that professionals play during tournaments and everything.
Okay.
And chew
And
gum.
At least I don't dip or cocaine or black tar heroin. Bro, hook it up. Are you trying to steal my gum? Okay.
Anyway,
So continue.
so-
Active duty reserve.
Yeah.
Professionals play it.
Yep. So the professionals play the active duty group. So from now on, Inferno will not be played during tournaments and actual, professional competition Counter Strike
Until they put it back.
until they put it back. But
Yeah.
they
Put it back.
they replaced it with Nuke,
No.
which
Okay, I've never played Nuke. Can we look it up real quick?
Yeah, here, I'll
Nuke.
show you.
So here's the thing: Nuke used to be in the active duty group for Counter Strike,
Nuke
but it
was
was
terrible.
So CT sided, like 13-2 CT halves was a normal
Why?
thing because of just the way it was designed. CTs could just hold crazy angles, and the terrorists could do nothing about it.
God.
So they took it off.
Just do CSGO,
CS:GO,
Nuke. Callouts. Do callouts.
Call outs.
It's literally.
Yeah.
And it should come up with a map pretty solid.
Yeah. So basically, so what they did was they took out a lot of. So here you have.
That is not Nuke. That is Mirage.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, keep scrolling down. There you go.
There's Inferno. Rip.
There's Dust, Inferno.
Rest
Dude,
in-
I liked Inferno actually.
There we go. Okay, so here's
Nuke
here's Nuke, right? So there's a lower and an
Okay,
upper.
So what is this like B-side ordeal?
So B site and A site are stacked on top of each other,
Yeah.
basically.
So
There's
basically,
upper and
it's
there's lower.
bomb site B, bomb site A.
You
And
get
it's
to them-
literally, yeah, it's worse. It's
Yeah.
terrible.
So,
Dude,
before,
that T-spawn sucks because it's literally a cluster. you
T-spawn
know
is the most
what.
useless area of the map. There's literally no point to it. The
Yeah.
spawns in this are literally just time wasters.
Yeah.
Most maps, you can at least rotate through T and CT spawn to get to places. They're
Pretty
just...
quickly. No,
No.
you can't even rotate
No,
through these.
they're just
or
literally there.
anything.
Like, I mean, we'll probably I'll put up a watermarked annotation or like a high pace. I don't even know.
Sure.
Sure,
Really?
that's the thing up on the video, but
Yeah, just
basically,
like the
so like
main-
you see back here in T-spawn,
Yeah.
literally people just sit there AFK,
Yeah.
just so they could just like win games.
Uh-huh.
Let their teams do it, they win the game, and they just sit back there. And
But
it's
so
literally
the main problem, so they
Oh,
redesigned Nuke
stupid.
and
Yeah.
they made it all pretty and they added some things in, so it's more even.
Yeah.
Okay.
But everything they did tanks your FPS.
yeah.
They added
Wait,
so
why?
many textures
And they took out-
unnecessary models.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of crap
Okay.
just like out here that's like not even worth
Yeah.
it. And
So-
they took out a bunch of stuff and added a bunch of stupid like fire and crap like that in the
Yeah,
middle.
I've
It's
read
terrible.
people that normally can get like over 100 FPS are getting like 30
Yeah, no.
outside, especially.
Yeah,
It just tanks your FPS. It's so bad.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy playing Nuke at all.
yeah,
And,
It will never be played then. And
yeah.
No, but it wi-
no, but you have to.
I mean, it can be banned in
Yeah.
tournaments or whatever. But
yeah.
I mean, the thing is, a lot of people, even though it was so CT sided, a lot of people still played old Nuke because they really liked it.
Yeah.
Mainly for a
Yeah.
nostalgia type thing.
But the thing though,
And
is that
people
they're not gonna
want
play
to
it
like this Nuke,
now because
but you get so many performance issues.
Well, yeah,
I mean, you get a little gun shy, you get a little lag. I mean, what's the difference?
I mean,
Right.
basically, Valve is gonna have to fix this map.
Yeah, I mean,
Valve needs to fix a lot of things.
Yeah.
I do like a
Like
lot
my
of them.
addiction to video game collection.
Right. I do like a lot of things, but the thing is, a lot of times in Nuke at CT spawn, you buy a frag and you just toss it right over here when you get over to like CT box.
Yeah.
And you could literally get a double kill.
Yeah.
And you could just like kill T's.
Not to
because
mention,
they just.
I mean,
terrible.
to be fair, I've never played Nuke in actual 5v5 competitive. I've only played it in 10v10 casual.
Yeah.
And it's AIDS, but so is all of casual.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
casual mode in general is just, it's bad.
It's just-
really. It's
yeah.
not the real
Yeah.
experience that you get on most maps.
It's not the real experience. You're not good at it.
Yeah,
You
you're just
you only get
casual
slightly
stuff.
mediocre.
Filthy effing casual. Self plug.
Tater Stick Gaming, subscribe now.
I'm not gonna do it.
So
I'm not
anyway,
gonna do
so
it.
there's
Hashtag Skullface
there's
King.
that. They took Inferno out, and so what a lot of people are hoping they're going to do is they're going to remodel Inferno and hopefully bring it back in at another
Yeah.
time anyway, like they did with Nuke. That's people's hope. I mean, I like Inferno how it is. It definitely could use some improvements. It is kind of a funky map,
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it.
Banana.
but
Banana.
You put it in the banana. You shove your grenades up the banana, and then you get the boom boom.
Okay.
Why are we still doing that?
I
I
don't
got
know.
so many kills in banana, dude.
Yeah, banana
I
is
was
one of the
really
areas-
good in banana.
I've seen people talking about suggesting removing, some of the columns to the right of banana as you go into it is a T.
Yeah.
Some of those columns people talked about
I
removing.
feel like
some
they
of
should
those.
actually make it a banana
Actually just yellow floor banana.
and just
A nice
we're gonna-
curve.
and watch people can be like, "No, bro, it's the yellow brick road," and we're like, "No,
No.
that's an
No,
actual
that's
effing banana."
Definitely banana, and
Well,
it's gotta like thin out right up here.
Yeah,
And not to mention pit over towards A site right there where you come out of apartments.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
It's
can
such
read.
an overpowered spot
Oh,
for
yeah.
CTs to hold. So there are some issues.
I mean,
with
I feel
it,
like
but
the hall itself, that's kind of the in between all of that. I feel like that should be opened. I feel like that would actually, if you extended it and had
Yeah.
some type of like solid line of view, you would actually get.
Yeah.
right. So
decent
there are
amount of
improvements to be made. Hopefully they fix it and then get rid of Dust 2 forever.
I hate Dust 2 with a passion.
Dust 2 is literally the worst, but I mean, can you get rid of it though? Dust 2 is so Counter-Strike that it's.
I mean, you probably can't ever actually get rid of it, but I can dream.
yeah, I mean,
The main problem with Dust 2,
is upper B is tunnels.
tunnels is a nightmare because you just get trapped in there.
Yeah, literally just like right here in tunnel.
Long A can be so hard to poke out of if somebody's just holding it with an op. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, they just boop you, and you're like, all right, well, that's game.
but the other
Okay,
problem
thanks.
is that Dust 2 in competitive mode is really just where all Smurfs and cheaters go to play. Like,
Yeah.
if you get queued on Dust 2, 95% of the time you're screwed
Well-
unless they're on
Well,
your team.
like I said, Dust 2 has been around since the beginning of times of Counter-Strike. Like, it's basically been the same map layout every time. There's
Yeah.
been a few changes, but like, Dust 2 has been around since forever, and
It's
it's
mainly
like,
been the same.
yeah, you can't
yeah.
get rid of Dust, you know?
And I mean, the nice thing about it is a pretty even. Most sides, if they're even teams, they can be like an 8-7 either way.
Yeah.
So it's not real T or CT sided. I just don't particularly enjoy playing it, which is also could be because I play it so freaking much in every deathmatch and casual game that
I
we
know.
get into.
Right.
Because it's
Yeah.
what everybody votes.
I don't know why everyone has just such a hard on for Dust 2, though.
It's just that
They're like,
map.
I'm
It's-
playing CSGO,
Because of
we're
upper
playing
B
the
and
CSGO.
long A.
It's just the map for new people. It's the first one they learn typically.
Yeah.
You know where you're going. You know your call
Well,
outs.
And this one too
Yeah.
is like the number one in the Gary's mod for like TTT and
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
all those things. Like everybody plays.
Plus,
Dust
really,
too.
it is a pretty simple map to
Yeah.
learn. Like, there's not many places to go, really.
No, there
Yeah.
really isn't. It's either you go right, down the center, to the left.
Exactly.
That's it.
As CTs, it's not that hard to hold. Like,
No, you don't have a
Yeah.
whole lot of difficulties with
Yeah.
it.
I hate cobbles.
Dude, cobblestone.
Porta
Cobblestone is nice,
potties.
but there's a lot of useless area in Cobble, too.
I mean,
Porta
cobblestone itself is
potties.
giant useless area. So I mean,
It's so big.
Yeah, it's a massive
yeah, it
map.
is.
Porta potties.
And the giant stone penis.
Yeah, bro.
Anyway, so besides the maps in this
I
update,
gotta right.
besides the map moves in this update, there was one other big thing that Valve did.
Yeah, what ended up happening?
So they threw in what they're calling prime matchmaking.
Okay,
So what's going to happen with this is you link your phone number. What are you?
he's trying to induce a
I
seizure.
don't know. Okay.
Solution that puts snoring to bed.
You know those bait and click ads that have the greatest pictures. This is
Anyway,
So does
on to the update. So Prime matchmaking.
So with the Prime matchmaking, is it like an actual app or is it like the Steam app?
I think essentially it's the Steam app. I think if you link your phone number through your Steam account, and then you can opt into it when you open next time you open Counter-Strike after the update, it'll ask if you want to opt into this Prime matchmaking.
Yas, of
Okay.
course I do.
Yeah, it's totally free, and what they're planning on doing with it is that once enough people opt into it, they will have an option for Prime matchmaking where you will only get matched with other people who have opted in.
Who have actually been diligent to link the whole phone to actual...
Exactly.
Okay.
The whole point of this is to finally some way to counter the problem of Smurfs and hackers.
So if you already have Steam verification on the app and things like that, are you solid? Are you set?
You open Counter-Strike and it'll say, "Oh, do you want to enable this?" And you go, "Yeah, sure."
Okay.
When do
it works with the mobile app authenticator, right?
Pretty
too?
sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty from what I
With like
understand.
the Steam Guard, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what you're thinking about? Yeah. Do we
that
know
on
if
my
that goes live anytime soon?
It's
or-
live right now. They're waiting for enough people to opt into it. I don't know exactly how long they're waiting for how many people.
Okay.
But once enough people are in it, they're going to go, "Okay, here's your Prime matchmaking. Have fun."
Looking at my Steam here.
Yes.
Yeah, oh yeah, you know what? You know about Counter-Strike? I got rank 3, guys, and we still haven't played. See? Steam verification. You can use my
We're
code.
playing Counter-Strike tonight.
for like 10 seconds.
No.
'Cause it's not even gonna...
We're gonna play League, and then we're gonna play Counter-Strike, and then next Tuesday we're playing Rocket League.
We're going to
Yeah.
play Counter-Strike. We're going to get ranked into silver. Oh, you guys probably don't know how, like,
No.
the Counter-Strike
Is it
ranking system sucks.
Bronze,
because
silver?
No, silver is the lowest. Silver,
So are we like
silver
s-
one
are we like-
up to global elite.
Are we like silver that they use in like teeth fillings because we're gross and disgusting?
Yes.
Silver?
No,
Sweet.
but the main problem with Counter-Strike's ranking system, this was something else they implemented semi-recently to counter Smurfs. Before you get your rank, before you get your 10 wins to get your rank, you
You
can
have to get 10 wins?
you have to get 10 wins to get your rank.
We're screwed.
But
well, I'm never
you can
getting
only
ranked.
get- but you can only get 2 wins a day, and then they put you on like a 20-hour cooldown.
So I have to play for 8 days. No, 5 days.
Good
8
math.
days. Well, I mean, considering
cannot.
how many days that I'd have to get 2 wins.
I was like, considering we're
it'll
gonna have to
probably
play
be
like
a year and a
18
half
games to get 2
Yeah.
wins.
18 games to get a win.
Listen,
or
we should-
even get
Listen, don't
close
worry.
to a
I will
win.
carry you guys.
Listen,
All right.
we'll just play
We're just
cobblestone.
Stick with me, boys.
We'll play cobblestone, and I'll sit in a porta potty the
We will
entire
play
time. Or
cobblestone.
I'll
so
sit in the
pissed
column
now.
in the back.
We
and just
can
snipe
still
people.
queue up for Inferno. So we'll play Inferno and Cobble and
All right.
Clash and
I think
not Dust 2.
I'm good. I'm good at Inferno and Cobble.
Okay.
Those are the two that
I like Cash.
Now that Inferno is gone.
So I'm
You're
good at
good at it.
Cobble. I'm good at standing in the back, either at
Dude,
a
you
porta
were
potty
terrible at Cobble.
or
Yeah,
no,
you
no, no,
just
no, no.
stand in the
Did
back.
you not see my sniping plays where I sniped like
Yes,
half their team?
I literally walked
Yeah, but
up
that's it.
and,
And
and then a
shot you.
chicken.
In competitive, though, people aren't just going to keep walking towards that tower for you to shoot.
Yeah. They'll realize,
That's what
oh,
you think.
based off of this
Well, we're
partner's
playing
death,
low silver. Come on.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
we're playing League.
We're playing Earth mode, and then we'll play that.
Unless your computer totally and utterly breaks, and then we'll play it again, and just to make sure.
What
that
if League is suddenly uninstalled from my computer?
Please don't.
then
I
we're
need to
gonna
download
win.
Mirror's Edge. I hope it downloads before you're done with your podcast. I keep forgetting to download it, and I
took-
want to play it so bad.
It took my computer forever, but I was also working on stuff as it was downloading.
I
so-
literally
How
just
big
took a
was it?
nap. 12.73 gigs.
Oh, that's like
Yeah.
30 minutes. I got it.
I don't
okay.
know why I have that memorized.
So that's
All right.
impressive.
So
Right.
we're going to go into a little diddly boop bop for a break, and
Yeah.
we'll be right back. Hello, welcome back to the Press Start Podcast, where we're gonna mourn our sadness.
Mourn our I don't think that's how you say that, but okay.
Mourn our
we're
sadness.
mourning about being sad that the Xbox is no longer being made. The Xbox 360.
Yeah.
No.
The Xbox 360 is dead.
We're
That's what he's getting
mourning
at.
our sadness
Well,
of
you
the
just killed it.
Who?
as you know, like
The
like,
only person who can really truly kill it.
I mean,
you know,
yelling-
like in the
Making
Matrix
sure.
when like numbers are falling down.
Oh,
That's
he's
what my
still
brain
going.
is right now. It's like binary.
John, we're gonna have to hold down this podcast as he keeps talking.
we can just mic one off.
He just edit his voice back in later when he's editing.
Hey-
Put his microphone on
hey,
his desk
baby.
and just keep talking over the top of us in the future.
Just give me, man. I wonder what I had for dinner last night. Man, that turkey stroganoff was really great.
God. So yeah, the Xbox 360. It's a sad day.
Yeah, 3 days ago or 4 days ago,
I think
Xbox, or specifically Microsoft, announced that they're no longer making any type of Xbox 360.
Yep.
Had they
Also-
already stopped production of new Xbox 360 games?
That stopped.
No. Xbox 360
I mean, that's already.
games can
I
still
was
be
like,
made,
the
I
games
think.
themselves have already been phased out.
Okay.
No, people
Yeah.
are still developing for Xbox 360.
Really?
Yep.
People are not developing for PS3, so we are getting screwed.
No, there's still games being developed for PS3. They're not being developed well, but they
No.
are being developed.
It's a great.
Well-
a lot of people are using it as intro to indie games. You know.
Yeah.
I
okay.
mean, they just recently, not too long ago, finally stopped developing for the PS2.
Yeah.
The
Dude,
latest or one before
3
that
weeks
FIFA
ago-
game.
3 weeks ago, they finally shut down the last PS2 online server.
I know. It's because everyone loved the PS2.
Dude, it made me so
The PS2
sad.
was probably one of the best consoles that's
Easily.
ever came
Yeah.
out, and not the slim, like the original.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like the big fat, like
Big chunky
800-pound box
that you can stick a hard drive in the back and have illegally downloaded games, which I did not do.
No, of course
No.
not.
and add another 30 pounds to your already 80-pound
Yeah.
machine.
Dude, I honestly, if someone were to like come in and rob me,
You
I'd
would throw your
chuck it at
PS2.
it.
Actually, I would tell them that I'm going to chuck this at them, but then they know I'd be bluffing because it's such a precious item. That
My first PS2 that was a big box one like
Yeah.
that.
How
the
many did you
fan-
go through? Because you said my first.
Just I went through one, and
Oh.
then the second one I still have. But because it was a big box one, and the fans were so bad, and I never cleaned it, so it got full of dust and overheated, and just
You want to know how to fix that? I stuck mine on an ice chest. And when
about
it,
$6 of spray cans.
yeah, seriously.
I burned through so many things. But what was your guys' first console? I'm kind of curious.
My first
PlayStation-
console?
Well, so-
Original PS.
Yeah,
The
the
PS1?
first one that was mine was PlayStation 1. I had an aunt and uncle that had a Sega, though, that I played a lot of.
Oh, nice.
Mine was the NES.
Okay.
And then I went, and I don't really remember that actually, to be quite honest. So I will always consider the PS1 as my first console.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I had not one, not two, but 4 controllers. Why? Because my mom went ham for some reason.
Nice.
And on top of it, I had the little TV screen that attached to the back of it.
Oh, man.
did?
Dude,
Oh.
I still have it and it
Oh.
still works. The only bad part is I lost the actual like Edison wall plug for it. However, I have the car plug,
Okay.
so I can play it in the car.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, my parents one day
Don't
came
know why
home
it's useful.
with a PlayStation 1,
is it?
and they bought Crash Bandicoot, a Toy Story 2 game, and a Bugs Life game.
Oh, it's got sold. No, someone. I'm sorry.
What game?
Bugs Life. Like the Disney movie.
I had that.
Yeah, dude.
And
that
then-
game was the bomb.
I don't know. I remember there actually being the Lilo and Stitch, and I thought it was the coolest thing when I had the little monitor and I was playing it off of that, and I was like, wait, it's plugged onto the TV. Why the hell am I doing this? I am a moron.
Yo, I'm trying to find it. Somebody was selling a PS2 for like $40. It's probably already sold because it's a PS2 for $40.
I still have my PS2.
Dude, I will
as
not get
well
rid
as
of it.
my
I am a-
entire huge book of PS2 games.
I
Really?
have all
Yeah.
of that. I have all of my original PS1 games too.
Really? See, I probably would still have my original PlayStation, but so I had it. That was like my first like console that I legit owned, you know?
Right.
But my grandma had like an N64, and my friend had a GameCube and an NES and or an SNES and an Xbox and all that crap.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
But I would have still had it, but we had a giant TV in my room, and my brother was watching Elmo. And Elmo said he was thirsty, so my brother thought it'd be a good idea to try to feed Elmo milk.
Oh.
And he poured milk all over the TV and killed it.
Oh.
And basically, we never got another TV in my room. And I was like 9, I want to say, and I was devastated because I
Sad
played.
day.
I had 2 games that I played. I played NASCAR.
Nice.
Because
Gotta
of the
go
guys,
fast.
the guys
Fast.
yelling, "Gotta get the hammer out!" Because all I would do is just smash into people.
Okay.
Dude.
Because it's NASCAR, you
Yeah.
know, turn off rules. NASCAR's fun. And then I played a snowmobile game, which one of the objectives was to get points by killing rabbits. Oh, and Spyro.
Oh, Spyro.
Spyro, Crash
Spyro
Bandicoot.
needs to come back,
Dude,
like
Crash
legit, not
Bandicoot,
Skylanders BS, like Spyro.
Yeah.
The Spyro, the original Spyro, and Crash Bandicoot Team Racing, the go-kart one.
Yes.
needs to come.
Yes.
I have all
I
the
have
Crash
those
Bandicoot
still.
games currently downloaded on my PlayStation 3.
Nice. Nice.
Is the little is the car there? The Team Racing?
CTR?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much is it?
I think it was like $5 max.
Dude, I'm a download.
Dude.
Do you have a PS3?
No, I need to get one. Hey, listen, Best Buy sells them for like $150. Per
Yeah,
one,
they're
dude.
cheap by now.
Yeah.
With
They
like
are.
7 controllers.
Yeah,
like
they
I
come
could
with
buy
a whole
one.
bunch of stuff.
Yeah, but why would I get a PS3 when I get a PS4?
I would say, speaking of PlayStations,
Yeah, how about that
Yeah.
PlayStation 4.5 rumor?
yeah. So
Okay, so what exactly is the rumor and how
It's-
confirmed is confirmed?
it's
is
pretty
it Half-Life
confirmed.
3 confirmed
No,
or is it
It's like
It's like
I'm a Sexy Beast
they're
confirmed?
diddling themselves trying to figure out what they're going to name it.
yeah, basically.
Confirmed. And people are just speculating what
Follow
it's going to be named.
suit. PS4 Slim.
Or PS4.5
Or the PS4
Nano.
Neo. Yeah.
Neo.
I saw-
Nano.
I
Bro.
saw
Bro, Matrix.
But
Yeah.
basically,
the best
what
one
it
is
is
concept arts.
is it's like someone upgrading their computer, basically. from
Yeah.
what I've seen, like it has
Okay.
better RAM, I think.
A better CPU.
A better CPU,
Okay.
a better graphics
GPU.
card.
It's basically, so you know, I think basically what it sounded like to me was that they wanted it to be able to run their PSVR better and run some of the games better.
But the only thing about that is that they have said, it has been said explicitly that there will be no PS 4.5, we'll say, exclusives. So everything
Yeah.
that is made for that has to be able to run.
On the actual
On the
original
PS4 also,
Yeah.
I
So-
mean, that's nice because they would literally be like bending over their customers and just screwing them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would suck so much. Now that I'm thinking about it, because if you think about it, there's supposed to be like 4 or 5 new exclusives coming up. We have Uncharted and all of that.
Yeah.
And if that was for the PS 4 point whatevers, everyone who had the PS4 intentionally buying the PS4 for that reason is going to get screwed.
No,
Oh, yeah.
they've said all new releases that come out after it's released, and I think they said October, sometime in the fall.
October? Okay.
Will come basically packaged with 2 versions of the game, I think is what I read. One that runs on the regular PS4 and then one that runs on.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting. It doesn't have like even just a slight playback system.
Yeah, well, the
Yeah.
PS 4.5 can run whatever,
Okay.
Yeah.
but it's a matter of the PS4 can
Not being able to
It's,
run
yeah,
4.5.
it's basically the same thing in like CPU or like on computers where it's you either run the game on low settings or medium settings
Yeah.
to medium high settings. you
Uh-huh.
know,
Okay.
Essentially, or ultra settings. So like Dark Souls will look better. A lot of their exclusives, like racing games, stuff like that will look.
But
way
I've seen,
better.
I was reading something earlier. There will be a minimum of 1080 on all these new games, I think is what I was reading.
Yeah, I saw that like
Okay.
1080, 60 frames per second. They want that to be
Yeah.
the baseline now from
Uh-huh.
now on. So, we could kind of talk about a game. There's a game that came out that on the PlayStation 4 got a max of 15 frames per second.
What?
And Sony literally almost killed the developers.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
Wait,
because
what game was it? Do we know?
let me
Look it up, look it up. On slightly better news, do we have any update on anything new coming out with Rocket League other than the basketball?
I thought I
Because
saw.
there's a couple of other sports that are coming up, so I didn't know if there was going to be anything new.
I think that's the main new like
main
game
thing
mode
right now,
Yeah,
but
For
we
what?
for Rocket League. Just the
yeah, it's
basketball
just
mode.
it's
It's
the
just gonna be
basketball.
I thought
mode
I
and the
saw some
basketball
other
DLC.
little tweaks coming along with it, but
Yeah.
nothing major.
Okay.
They were fixing some of the hitboxes on the cars.
Yeah,
That's what it
that was that last
Oh.
patch. That last patch fixed hitboxes, so they have way more equal hitboxes, like down to like the little virtual nanometer.
Yeah.
you know. So here it is, Lichdom. So it's called Lichdom Battle Mage, and basically,
Dude, that looks like it's going to induce a seizure.
right?
Yeah, I don't know if I'd even want to play that just for seizure induced.
It just looks like too much honestly.
Yeah, so basically, it's a 2-year-old PC game that they ported over,
Okay.
and
And it just did terribly on.
yeah, and basically they said like they've ran through Broforce, Last Tinker, Assassin's Creed Unity, Shadow of Mordor on the PlayStation 3, and nothing else was worse. This is according to Eurogamer, by the way.
Okay.
Looking on the computer. But basically, it gets about 15 FPS.
I mean, let's face
Average.
it. They did that with Batman.
On the
Arkham-
PC, oh god,
Dude,
Yeah.
it was wretched. It was
like,
wretched.
and then they fixed it immediately on the consoles, and then forgot about the PlayStation. It's like, oh yeah, we'll fix it. 6 months later, everybody's like, we want a refund, and nobody bought the game. I refuse. I
Dude.
played all the Batman games. I was looking forward to it because I love the Batman games.
Right.
I refused to buy it
Yeah.
they
because
literally
of the way they treated the PC market. Like,
well, and that's the thing though, is that the funnier part is they said the reasoning why they didn't care so much about the PC market is because they felt like they were going to have a lot less consumers.
yeah,
It's like, yes, because
But the
how many
PC
people own PCs and how many people own a
Seriously.
PS4 in
Yeah.
comparison?
yeah. But here's the thing though, like the PC market is
Huge.
such a vast, like it's such a different thing. Like you know what you're getting on a PS4,
It's a
you know
whole
what you're
other
getting on a
beast.
Steam.
Yeah.
Literally, your gaming ranges from the 12-year-old kid on a $200 laptop that thinks he can run like Skyrim full FPS
Yeah.
or like Crisis
And do
3
mods.
and with mods and
Uh-huh.
everything, you know. And then you have the guy that spends $30,000 on a like
30,000?
quad S Elide. Yeah, that's a thing. Somebody spent $30,000
John.
on a computer one time.
What are you looking at me for?
Somebody spent $30,000.
Dude, my car's not even worth that.
If you guys have seen Linus Tech Tips, the 7 gamers, 1 rig, they spent $30,000, but that's a different story. But you have
That's
like the
crazy.
average. You basically run from the $200 PC to about the average of $3,000 PC, where the guy has like the quad S Elide 980
Yeah.
Ti's in his machine, and he's richer beyond rich, and he bathes in his own gold coins, you know, kind of thing. And it's like, it's a thing. Don't worry about it.
'Kay.
But Batman, dude, Batman.
But yeah, basically, like you can't do that. You can't neglect your PC gamers.
The biggest
you know?
thing too is I love how after I think it was like 6-7 months they were like, you know what, F it. It's cheaper for us just to refund everyone's money than it is to actually
Yeah.
fix this
And they
pile
and
of
they keep
steaming
saying that.
garbage.
Oh, we fix it. You know, they kept releasing patches and it just made it worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
Just people were just like, this is literally the worst thing of all time.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, people are like, oh, the consoles are superior. You know, blah blah blah. This is why consoles are superior. I was like, no, it's not. It's the fact that developers are too lazy to make a decent port.
Yeah, that's
you know?
all it comes down. It was the same with the first Dark Souls game.
Yeah.
The first Dark Souls PC
I mean,
port was raw.
Yeah,
The
but people
first
still
one
played
was,
it.
and then
though.
when they
Yeah.
got the
do you remember Dark Souls 2? How terrible Dark
the
Souls 2 was.
die something
Prepare to
edition.
Die
yeah,
edition?
Prepare to Die
Yeah.
edition. That one was significantly better apparently.
Yeah.
Well, that was the same thing with Scholar of the First Sin and Dark Souls 2.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like, Dark Souls 2 was terrible.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many things wrong with it. Scholar of the First Sin came out, people were like, oh, hey, you fixed everything.
Yeah.
But see, that's...
Dark Souls 3 though hasn't had any issues, right?
Not that I know
No,
of.
it has
Okay.
a few bugs,
Good to
but
know.
it's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Like, they actually released a decent game without the DLC definitive edition.
ports
But
or
so
anything.
Yeah.
touching back on the new PS4 before we go into break here, I'm mainly excited. So a price point hasn't been announced for it yet or anything
Yeah.
like that. But I'm
Okay.
mainly excited because I feel like it's gonna finally start driving prices of regular PS4s down a bit.
Yeah.
So I can
and
buy
maybe
one.
more into my price range. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So that's what I'm mainly excited for. I mean, obviously the PS4.5 with all its new fancy stuff would be nice, but
I mean, if I'm not in a console, I'm not expecting it to outperform anything.
exactly.
That's what
I just
my
want
PC's
it.
for.
I just want to be able to play whatever exclusives are coming out on
Well,
it.
yeah, and I want to be able to play like FIFA with my cousin or
Yeah,
something like
right.
that. So, yeah,
The new Call of Duty every year.
every year, yeah.
You know
All right.
it.
So we're gonna go into our last commercial break here, guys. Don't go away. Welcome back to the Press Start Podcast.
We made it this far.
Yo, let's talk about. I want to talk about Titanfall because it's been like 3 weeks since we've been, or 2 weeks since we've been able to play about it. Swords on Titans. I want to play Titanfall.
Swords,
2.
Titans, Falls.
I'm gonna stab people with my
Bam.
Titan swords.
show you a Titan sword.
Oh yeah, I'll show you my Titan sword.
Hey.
Hey.
All right. Well,
Hey, John, I
anyway,
bet
now
you
that we
like
got
being in
that
the
out of
middle.
I'm in a sausage fest. This is fantastic.
Me and DJ both have Titan swords. What do you bring to the table?
Don't mind Bree. Gonna,
Oh,
yeah.
That's a Titan double sword.
It's a dual blade, double edge.
It's a broadsword.
alrighty. So now that we got that out of your systems,
I mean, if anything, it was a little static shiv. Yeah.
yeah,
Wow.
quality content.
It attacks high and
Not
it gives a
found.
little bit of a shock.
There's a lot of crit damage.
But only works with movement speed. Only works when you're moving.
So anyway,
That's a lovely little hair bit.
You
There
can only
you
pop
go.
at 100 stacks.
what were we even just talking about?
Titanfall.
Swords.
Yeah, so Titanfall
So what are
Swords
they
teaser
doing?
trailer. Basically, I don't even know yet. They haven't announced anything besides the teaser trailer.
Are they promising a story mode again this
Yeah,
time?
okay, that's what they have said.
Okay,
there's
I'll be
a
honest,
single player
story
campaign mode.
Actually, it was a cool idea.
There's
It just
story mode.
failed.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't actually like a solid story. Because they were literally playing this as you were trying to like not get your you know what wrecked.
Yeah.
No, it's a legitimate PvE single player thing, you know? Like you just play story mode. It's kind of from what it sounds like it might be kind of wave system based.
Okay.
But I don't know.
I
think
want that.
That's
yeah,
not a
but I don't want
real
that either.
story
I think
mode then,
there's
yeah.
actually like a legit story mode that goes through the maps and you got to come do objectives. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
mean, look, it wouldn't be bad if they didn't offer a story mode as long as they didn't tell people that there was
a
going to be a
story
story
mode.
mode.
Yeah.
If people expect going in that it's just going to be a multiplayer game, then there's not going to be as much backlash about it.
Yeah, but I feel it shouldn't be $60.
I think
No,
all they said
definitely
is that there's going to be more single player aspects to it. So that's what people think of story mode, but there's more like single player aspects, which
It
I like.
sounds like the same
That's
sort of
good.
thing that was happening last time, though.
Yeah.
Stuff that could be played offline is top.
Yeah.
You know, because the servers are going to do the same thing that they always do. Nobody has had a clean launch. You know.
No.
No.
And servers always, at some point, you have to do maintenance on your servers,
Yeah.
and they're going to go down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and basically, like there's three things that I really want from Titanfall. Besides, like the basics, like story mode things like that. I want a PVE, like a multiplayer PVE wave system based thing. Something like a horde mode.
Right, okay.
Because that would be pretty fun with like Titans and things like that. Because they do
be
it.
all right.
They do it in the tutorial. There's people.
They can't see you. Your hand is behind the monitor.
Oh.
Nope. Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
all
Winning.
right.
There's.
I had to do it the one. Whoa.
Who are they?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay then.
Nice.
Well, you guys don't do that? Just
Bye.
just wave. It works. It
Alrighty.
works.
All right.
Okay, sorry.
Can I get your number?
I mean, they're only right there.
Hey, all four of you.
All
all four of your numbers.
You go for it, Nate.
You're just gonna go like shotgun effect and see which one actually
One of them's
takes you
gonna-
back.
Yo, I want your number, and one of them's gonna turn around and give me their number. It's gonna happen. It's like a 1 in 4 chance. That's 25%.
Playing the
No, they're
probability
gonna panic because they're gonna turn around and see a
Yay! I want your number.
sweaty Nate running at
Hey,
them saying,
baby.
Or
Baby.
they're all going to
Baby.
turn around and they're going to be like, oh, which one? And then you're going to be put on the spot and have to choose. And panic.
That's what I go.
all of you.
All of them. And they're like, damn, you're so smooth. Oh.
Yeah, that's how that conversation goes, I'm sure.
No, I'm pretty confident they'd be like, "Is he talking to us?" And then just continue walking.
Like,
and
I
they just
know
stop
that.
and
Be like, yeah, I'm talking to you.
I know
Where
that
you
kid over
going?
there ain't talking to us.
like he's weird.
He's special.
He's sitting in that booth with two other guys. Oh, my God.
He's
The
literally
guys
all-
want dude. Yeah.
Okay. Titanfall.
Okay, so here's the three things I want. So the PvE wave horde mode, I want a
Horde mode. Mm.
I want a non-combat competitive mode. Something that has to
what?
listen, something like a death run type of situation where we're going
What?
at listen. No, listen. to me.
I'm lost,
I
too.
want
No,
something
I get it, but
I want something that's more attuned to how the whole parkour aspect of Titanfall, because they did such a good job. That was probably one
So
of the
in other words,
cleanest
do like a
things.
time trials with their
Yeah.
So, like a race, basically, is what
Yeah,
you're
like
saying?
like kind of like a race death death run type of thing.
Are
But
they-
even then you set it up something like, have you guys ever seen Lonely Planet?
Yes.
Basically, it's like a Twitch shooter jumping kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Something like that would be super cool. But like you don't kill other people, like you just shoot environment things like these bad guys, like a PvE kind of thing.
Okay.
But I want something more attuned to the parkour aspect. I want something that'll essentially
You want a death run in Titanfall parkour manner.
yeah, and I want to basically like just to help train with Titanfall parkour, because you can only do so much in a
Yeah.
game,
Yeah, okay.
Because something like that would be super cool. And then the third, a competitive scene.
Right.
I want a competitive scene. Actually, 4, but I want a competitive scene.
Just keeps adding to
I
this
know,
list.
here we go.
And lastly,
God.
free DLC maps. DLC can be added, but the map should be free.
How many maps were in the first Titanfall game?
The original one,
Yeah.
like
It depends on what
7.
mode you're playing on too.
Okay.
Yeah, I think grand total there was like 8.
I think
maps.
I only ever saw one map or they all looked the same to me.
They
look
kinda have
they're
very similar.
pretty similar. They all
Okay.
have the same layout.
Gotcha.
And then they added all the DLC maps, which just completely changed everything. And it was super cool. But by the time DLC came out, nobody played it anymore.
Yeah.
So.
So the only thing I have to say about your race mode, basically,
Yeah.
if they actually added a single player in, the single player could serve that aspect.
That would be super cool. Like if there was some kind of time trial / PvE
Yeah, but I've never
type
liked
thing.
time trials. So what I'd want is literally a race where I can race my friends and then shoot them because I'm losing.
Yeah.
So like a race, but with
Or-
an actual
Like a time
Or
trials.
here's-
Like
here's
a
what you
Trials
do.
Evolution.
Or
Yeah, yeah.
something kind of like Gary's Mod Death Run, where you have 4 people running and one person messing around with all the weapons and things like that, trying to kill them.
Okay.
Like you get like, one round on like a launcher or something like that, or you get like one thing and you can only like
Yeah,
fire
and you
it
could-
in a zone.
And yeah, you can only fire in a zone, or you could click buttons and have the environment do some things like explode
do
or
some
something like
changes?
that.
Okay, I
that
mean,
would be
that
that
would
would be
actually be
super
kinda
cool. And then just something like a time. Like I really want something that I could just mess around with the parkour.
Will that happen?
In it. Probably not, but that would be super
But
cool.
we
if
can
they did.
dream.
Yeah.
So Titanfall, I can't wait. That's gonna be fun.
Is
Boards.
it going to be Xbox exclusive again? Do you know?
No, I
Okay.
think it's gonna be released for everything.
I don't know, but I mean,
No,
there is
it's not
PC for
because
sure.
I think the original Titanfall was just a contract with Xbox, and then that was it.
Okay.
Now they're contracted with EA, and EA releases for everything. So
Nice.
That's true.
yeah,
I forgot.
I think it was
Yeah,
just the first one that was the Xbox PC exclusive.
Yeah,
So-
I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess the one nice thing about being PC is because it is Microsoft. You can
Yeah.
Yeah.
most of the
Well,
exclusives.
and
you can still
Microsoft
play.
is doing that a lot more now. Like exclusives are both the same because they're both Windows 10 now. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, real quick, what do you guys think is gonna happen with Gears of War 4?
Gears of War 4,
Yeah.
I haven't heard.
it's going to be
what's-
both. It's going to be on both systems.
Okay.
Oh.
That's what I thought, but I wasn't entirely sure. It's gonna
Yeah.
be kind of one of those Mass Effect 3 systems.
I think it's going to be on both systems.
Okay. Because I was kind of wondering about that, and I didn't know if you guys actually knew.
Yeah.
I just remembered back when I read this earlier too, and I want to talk about it when we were talking about the new PS4. Someone apparently interviewed the president of Sony recently.
Yeah.
Don't ask me what his name is because I don't remember.
Insert Japanese name here. There you
Exactly.
go.
Yeah.
He has apparently said that he doesn't even know if there will ever be a PS5.
Yeah, another PlayStation. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. So,
Interesting. Does that mean that PlayStation's hopping out of the gaming market?
I
No.
don't know necessarily
Or
if it
like
means
Sony's
that.
hopping
or they're
out of the gaming
changing
market?
their naming
I
system,
don't want
or
that. Like I like the PlayStation. Like,
Exactly.
dude. I don't know if you guys remember this, but like the original boot up sound was nostalgic.
Uh-huh.
oh yeah,
It is so nostalgic, and I love it. And I don't know if you guys knew this, but they technically do that on all of the consoles. Its boot up is actually the same.
Well,
It's
yeah, like,
different
you could-
peaks and stuff.
Yeah.
you hear the PlayStation one, you hear the GameCube one, and you know the Xbox one, and everybody knows what that sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the Xbox 360 dashboard noise.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those 4 noises, I guarantee you could play that, and 90% of the people will know what it is. Like gamers or not, they'll know what it is just because that's their childhood right
Right.
there. You know.
Speaking of this, do you guys remember like when you didn't put a disc into your PS2 and it brought up the little like
The
menus?
little, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, you know the boxes in the background?
Uh-huh.
Did you guys ever know what that's based off of?
No.
That's based off of the memory on your card.
I did know that. I
Where
read that.
the
Really?
The more memory you have on your card,
The
the,
more
more
boxes.
boxes there are.
Yep.
Sorry, I just
was
wanted
it
to-
something similar with the GameCube too? Because the GameCube. Did
I don't know
something
about
like
the
that,
GameCube.
too.
I know about the PS2.
I don't know.
Yeah, I saw that.
Fascinating.
I thought it was a cool thing.
Uh-huh.
GamerX?
Probably.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't. I love GameRix. GameRix
Yeah.
is a great.
I remember when I first had
I
my
like their
PS2.
DirectX 12.
Yeah, that
Like,
was really-
the top 10 things
yeah.
you probably didn't know. That was cool.
I remember it was either my PS2 or my PS1 for the first time, and I didn't have a memory card. And so you just had to sit down and like marathon things until you could get as far as you could. And then your mom yelled at you to get off. And you're like, but I can't
I left mine
save.
idling until I got a card.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. I used
That's what
to
I
do
did
that.
with Mario.
I used to do that with my PlayStation, the original one, and then I had to stop doing that, and I bought like 4 or 5 cards for the first one, first PlayStation, because I had put about 8 hours into a Hot Wheels game, and then it froze.
Yeah,
when
I had-
to leave
by
it
the
sit.
end
Is
of
that
my
the Hot Wheels
PS2?
game that like it was like they would transform?
Yeah,
I still have that.
that car
By
game,
the end of my
yeah.
PS2, I think I had like 6 or 7 memory cards total.
I had 15.
Dang. Yeah.
I played a
So
lot.
Yeah, fair enough.
yeah,
I rented games. That was my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Should we
That was the thing.
should we call
Yeah.
it, guys?
You know what? That was actually a pretty solid show.
Yeah, I feel like it
I
wasn't
think
as
we should
good,
delete
though.
it.
Other than the first like
kinda-
5 to 10
I think
minutes.
the first 15 minutes is what I'm gonna put up on YouTube, and that's it.
Be like the rest of this you
Kinda
don't want to hear.
boring.
We
It
actually
was
talked
like-
about
we,
stuff.
We actually were on top of it.
we talked about legit CSGO strategies, man. What
I
are
know.
we?
I know. All right.
All right, I'm Nate,
I'm John.
I'm DJ.
and this is the Press Star Podcast.
Bye.
Peace.